this up. Pick that up. Okay.
Intruder! Get her!
Oh,
to get
hi.
Whatever you do, don't die now.
Was I swimming? Come on, show me your face.
To destroy the unfriendly!
Ow, I'm stuck. Wrong one. Wrong one. Wrong one.
That hurt! Oh, son! Believe!
You are definitely still alive, dude.
Let this
You're dead. Okay, you're dead. Thank you. Let's use my last one. Here you go.
Power's down.
Is there another route?
I've done this before. Just need my focus.
There we go.
Now,
Travis.
those lame FBI black hats at Mockingbird back in the day. I enjoyed schooling them. But maybe I went in too hard on this poor counselor. She was cute, and just going down a checklist after all. Couldn't expect her to see how ridiculous Zero D's ambitions are. God's own budget thrown at a kid playing with a hologram sculptor. Palms up, honey. I'm just calling it like it is. Hey, look, Mom, I'm making nature. Now, if nature is so important, why not let nature take its course?
I mean, this is not nature.
That's natural. Zero Dawn, no ma'am, that ain't. Heck, it's so unnatural it'd be called an abomination back
Thank you
home,
for
and
that
you know
stretch.
it. That's why you're hiding it. Meanwhile, my little honey of a counselor, she's munching the inside of her cheek. Bad habit. She chewed one of her nails too, just one. Now your day was a little sweet pea. Saw her quota slipping away. Said, I assume you intend to decline the assignment, Mr. Tate. You kidding me? 18 months hard labor in exchange for 30 years lounging around Elysium watching porn? Sign me up.
Okay. That's a response.
I hashed it out with them, what the point of Artemis was. I made it clear I wasn't on board for a global zoo. We haven't exactly proved ourselves to be great custodians in the past few thousand years. So the idea of a reconstituted biosphere,
I already came this way. Okay.
well, it's horrifying, isn't it? A complete horror show. We have no right to take a best guess at this stuff. But the alternative? Nothingness. For there to have been all this and then nothing. And with Charles Ronson running the show, I respect him. He's got a passion to it. He's hot-blooded. So I said I'll do it. I'll put my all into this, literally. When the project is done, I'll take the medical options, thank you. Counselor said I might change my mind. I told him that he didn't know me very well then. For life's sake, I'll do the dirty work. But I want no part of this pathetic, attenuated future on offer. I'm an outdoors man. Never did like the feel of solid-state lighting on my skin. And a wee bit of a claustrophobe anyway.
Oh.
Zero Dawn. It is odd in a way. expression
sad.
on the grandest scale, but there is so much unfairness. Why was I chosen? Was it decided by committee? By algorithm? My family will be saved because
go.
I happen to graduate in art
Another one of
history?
these.
Is this right?
Need to find the right configuration.
Dr. Sauvé? Christina Sauvé?
Yes. I met a man, another historian. His
and then
fields are
down.
Bauhaus and the new materialists. But he once attended one of my talks. Another unfair chance.
Good.
Of
I
all
should check
the
the door
many
nearby.
people in that auditorium, that we should both be here now. And yet, I feel more accepting of my fate. No, it is not fair, not at all. But for the sake of my family, for the sake of art. Art is alive. It must be able to speak from beyond history and echo in the future, not perish into
Maybe
oblivion.
there's a storage area
This
nearby.
opportunity, I must do this.
Okay, we need to find the power cell for this one door. Oh, up there. Okay. Can I jump up there? Like, excuse me? How do you go up? Oh, here. Maybe here? No? It's clearly way up. Art like the coffee mugs we find, right? Alright. Okay, I guess let's listen to this while we're waiting. Trying to figure out how to figure out.
I'm done with Brett's incompetence, okay? Somehow, he managed to install an H-emitter node backwards. Everything's in reverse. I don't get paid to clean up Brett's messes.
Oh.
If you want it fixed, send him up to storage for a new emitter, not me. Parker out.
Okay, so that one, everything's backwards. Okay. Good to know. How the fuck do we get up there, though? Okay, like, clearly... It's, like, right up there. It's just right there. That's what we need. But how do we get up there? I thought maybe it's, like, this right here. But I can't climb it. Can't seem to climb this thing. Here? No? How do climb? I'm just gonna keep jumping. Okay. Just force it. I just need to get up there. I'm like not seeing this. I'm definitely not seeing where I'm supposed to get up there for, or way to get there. Is there like a door up there? Go on the rope? Can I jump up on the rope? See, I can't jump up on the rope, though. I can't reach it. There has to be, like, a handheld for me to jump onto. So let's go upstairs real fast. Let's see if there's another way in. Oh my god, I'm stuck. No? There's no way in that way. Yeah, it did look close. We just need to find a way to get up there. I'm wondering if there's like a door up there. I think like I could squeeze up here too. Alright, I'm looking for a painted ledge or an edge that looks like it's either yellow or like it looks white. Oh my gosh, why am I so blind to this right now? Go left. Through here. Ew. I thought I still needed to open up the other power cell to get that open. Thank you. I thought I needed to unlock the other power line. Alright, so get this. Nope, pick it up.
Found one. Looks intact.
Oh my god, I'm stuck. I can cross this pole right here to go over here. Okay. Yeah, for some reason I thought this powered that door over there. Okay. So let's put this in. And then we have to do it all
That
backwards.
should do the trick.
So this is going to be down.
Let's get that door open.
This is going to be right. It's going to be up. Up. This is going to be left. And the last one's going to be down. You installed it backwards though, right?
I'm done with Brett's incompetence, okay? Somehow, he managed to install an H-emitter node backwards. Everything's in reverse. I don't get paid to clean up Brett's messes. If you want it fixed, send him up to storage for a new emitter, not me. Parker out.
Yeah, it's reversed, so... Okay, so that should be down, left, down. Right? Oh, it's that one's upside down. Okay, so that's, yeah, that's down. Okay, so this should be the other way. I see that now, so that's up. Oh, no, we had it right. Actually, no, you're right. You're right. Okay. And this one should be right. And then that one should be down? This one's down. So you got down. How did I put you up?
That did it.
There you go.
Door should have power.
Now to see what lies beyond it.
I'm like trying to turn my head to make sure I'm getting it right. Okay, there we go.
Eclipse. They're here.
Avoid contact.
Lines look good.
Gaia. It's up there. Second floor.
Can you reach it?
So much for avoiding contact.
That's all we'll find down here. Someone put this out!
Is that all of them? Oh, nope. Okay. They don't really know where I am, so it's fine. Oh, now they do. more guy. Hello. Yeah, I loaded up 3 of them for you.
That's the last of them. Or not.
Spotted something.
Oh, shit. I thought you guys were dead.
Get ready for the shadow sting.
I thought I got you. Nope. There we go.
You cannot hide from our wrath. Shadow guide me.
Room's
Gotcha.
clear. For a moment, anyway.
Whew.
Keep moving. You have to find Gaia.
Calm down there, Silas. Lots of things to do. Lots of people to get stuff from. Alright, here you go. Still a lot of things in here to look at. Let's see. I don't care about getting half their stuff, but I do care about these medicinal mushies. Those mushies are very good.
Hello, I'm Margot Shen, and this is Hephaestus. As the name might tip you off, this is going to be the subordinate function that Gaia will use to make lots and lots of robots. Her personal forge. Except, it's not that simple. So like, you probably noticed that only about 1/3 of you are robotics engineers. The rest, experts in machine cognition, virtual heuristics, that stuff. Well, that's because we aren't going to be the ones designing and building robots. The last thing we want is to burden Gaia with a bunch of outmoded 21st century designs. Waste of time. Our purpose is to empower Gaia to build the robots. And not just build, imagine, from scratch.
It's really cool.
Any robot she needs for any conceivable purpose, designed and fabricated at a snap of a finger. Hers. Her finger. So, Hephaestus isn't really the forge. It's more like the knowledge of craft and ingenuity of a mastersmith to wield the hammer. Encoded as software. Virtual creativity made real. Gaia's already learning. In simulations, she's doing some very creative things with fractal assembly and animal morphologies. Her designs aren't about to win the Liam Prize anytime soon, but hey, everyone has to start somewhere. So, yes, time to get started. Let's do this.
That's
Get it.
the reason why all of the machines look like animals.
It's a little technical at places.
If Gaia was designed to save life, why would the robots it makes attack people?
Perhaps it loves some forms of life more than others.
The derangement. The machines weren't always so angry.
True. Mostly they were docile until 10, 15 years ago.
For years, Hephaestus has been forcing cauldrons to make aggressive machines. I've seen it myself, in the cauldrons. Stalkers, Ravagers, the Thunderjaw. How could it do that? And why?
Why indeed?
Alright, so Margot, if you ever doubted your brilliance in the slightest, I wouldn't have picked you for the Hephaestus Alpha. You need to stop worrying about your age. Communication style, you're who you are. Have confidence in yourself. I know you're what you're doing. In case point, the latest draft of your plan with the construction of stocking bootstrap silos to store raw materials is excellent. This combined with your design with the AM Foundry Core and the Foundry site selection plan add up to a comprehensive plan. It's time to start construction. One detail. Consult with Aomidi Aquilo before you finalize the silo inventories. Hephaestus' first task will be to fabricate robots that will construct the new waveform broadcast towers Minerva will use to transmit the deactivation codes, so any exotic materials needed for the tower should be accounted for in the inventory plan.
I've seen these shapes before. In cauldrons.
But of course, the birthing places of Gaia's machines.
Okay. Ghost, hello, welcome to the stream. Alright, so that was Hephaestus. Let's get this data pad. You weren't kidding about Gaia's predilection for animal morphology. Sure, not totally unexpected, given the rough natural terrain her bots will have to navigate, but I agree that there's something deeper going on here. Her designs aren't just functional, they feel almost like tributes. Is the word that comes to mind, as though she's already mourning the loss, not just for the disappearing fauna of time, but creatures in the fossil record too. References to megafauna in some of her designs, so cool. Well, thanks to Gaia thinking up, Hephaestus will empower her to build it. Pretty neat. Oh, that was just that. I ran by it too fast. I couldn't see it. Is there anything back here? No? I got that data pad? No. I was hoping I could. Oh, hi guys. Oh, okay, so I was just down there.
I think this is it. Elizabeth Sobek's office. But it's sealed. More eclipse.
Careful now.
God, these guys are everywhere. I don't think I can just shoot through this. Okay, let's see. Come down here. Oh, got stuck.
Welcome to Apollo, the collective memory of the human species and the wellspring of knowledge for future generations.
I couldn't go through them.
I am Samina Ebaji. Until recently, I was director of the International Collective Memory Institute in New Tehran. As a heritage professional, I devoted my career to the preservation of human knowledge, creative endeavor, and cultural achievement. Apollo is, therefore, the ultimate embodiment of a lifelong passion, albeit under the very worst circumstances imaginable. The challenges before us are immense. Specifically, we will have to design and implement 4 major initiatives simultaneously. First, the construction of data repositories in cradle facilities around the world, ensuring redundancy. Second, the collection and processing of a projected 180 million discrete data entries. 42 zettabytes of data in
It's a
Mandarin,
lot of
English,
data.
Spanish, and Arabic. Third, the transferal and encoding of all that data onto DNA encapsulated in synthetic fossils. The only medium capacious and durable enough to safeguard it without degradation for the centuries to come. And last, but not least, the development of the holographic interface and gamified curricula, by which future humans will commune with Apollo, progressively unlocking heuristic learning modules, leveling up their knowledge and skills
Level
they
up.
will need to take control of the terraforming
Level up.
system. That is the future towards which all of our efforts will be directed. Not just the preservation of the past, but the seed for the flourishing of a new tree of knowledge. Welcome, and let us begin.
So, the items over here, that data pad that I saw, that we couldn't get, is literally blocked by like a weird window. Like, I can't like scan it, you see? So I have to come around and get in here somehow. I'm unable to go in there. So I think we have to go forward to go in order to get into that room. Yeah, it's her office. Alright, so what's this
Welcome
get?
to Apollo, the collective memory of the human
Alright, so, and the winner is encapsulated DNA. Over the past 10 days, I performed an exhaustive review of data storage solutions. Magnetic, optical, quantum, even the Eternity tech that fast was shilling a year or two ago. But every other solution has one or more fatal shortcomings. Too heavy to transport, too massive to install, and too power intensive. Encapsulated DNA will easily hold the 40 plus zetaterabytes we're projecting for Apollo. There's still many details to finalize, of course, to start with, we need to select the inert material in which they will embed the molecules, already testing 16 candidate materials, as well as design and fabricate the power systems that will seal reliquaries that will keep the DNA. So long as I assure you that I didn't factor into my decision, may I confess that I deem it entirely fitting, indeed propitious, that we will be using the very building blocks of life to preserve human knowledge from mechanized extinction. It's not just ironic, but heroic. That's interesting that they could do that.
Future generations. I am Samina Elbaji. Until recently,
Can I go down there?
I was director of the International Collective
go down there.
Memory Institute in New Tehran. As a heritage professional, I devoted my career to the preservation
Apollo
of
update. Over the past 2 months, the full benefit of the procurement of copy of Homer archived in the far zenith has made itself known. Apollo has already surpassed 40 million discrete data entries. Speaking of heuristic curricula, they are performing well in testing the children, adolescents, demonstrating high levels of engagement with and trust in the Aristotle and Aspasia persona. Personally, I find them highly engaging, especially when they debate. Okay, so they have AIs that teach the children.
endeavor and cultural achievement. Apollo is, therefore,
Can I not go in there?
the
Oh,
ultimate
okay, I can.
embodiment of a lifelong passion.
Okay, I gotta get rid of these guys.
Under the very worst circumstances imaginable.
You're not gonna like this.
The challenges before us are immense. Specifically, we will have to design and implement 4 major initiatives simultaneously.
Yeah, this does so much more damage.
First,
Wait, 30. Oh, no, that does a lot more damage. Okay. Hi.
Get back in there and fight! Your head.
Hi.
Try to run.
Excuse me, sir.
In what should have been a cave of wonders. Look around. See if anything is left.
Whew. Okay. Get rid of these guys. Alright. This place is so hard to see. I mean, that's by design, honestly, but... You know. It's all musty and dark. Let's see, let's see. What was that noise? It's over here. Okay, do I I need to go that way. That's Elizabeth's office over there. We're supposed to go. I kind of want to check out what's over here first. Huh. There you go.
Never know when I might need these.
Dr. Sobek, please archive this testimonial in Apollo. Cross-reference to all mentions of my name and Operation Enduring Victory. My name is General Aaron Harris.
Oh, is this his
From
testimony?
2060 to 2066, I served as the chairman of the Joint Chiefs of Staff, the
Oh.
highest-ranked officer of the United States Armed Forces. The tenure of my command included strategic planning and oversight of Operation Enduring Victory, a falsehood perpetrated on the civilian populations of the United States and other nations during the last 14 months of life on this planet. Before the Pharaoh Plague, I did my job and did it well. I was bold and decisive, crafty in political maneuvers. It wasn't an accident that I rose to my position and became the commander of the largest
guy.
mechanized force ever assembled. But to what end? My only lasting achievement was the extinction of life on Earth. And my one redeeming act, if any, was to delay that extinction by days or weeks, by throwing more death at it. It is my hope that there will be no need for men like me in the world to come. If you are one of the people of that future world listening to this message, please know that I am sorry
Oh.
and that I wish you well. Sincerely, Aaron Harris.
Welcome to Hades.
Oh,
Zero Dawn's extinction failsafe protocol.
here it is, Hades.
The ultimate killer app. Now, I know what you're thinking. The purpose of Gaia is to resurrect life. So why give her a subordinate function, only purpose of which is to wipe out life all over again? I mean, what the what? Just
What the what?
dumb crazy, ain't it? Well, no, it isn't. Reconstituting a biosphere? That's a tall order. Tech smart as Gaia may be, odds are she won't get it right the first time. I mean, imagine you're Gaia, 200 years from now, and this new biosphere growing, it's all gone wrong. Alkalines are skyrocketing, coniferous forests eroding under the lash of superstorms that would have drowned Noah. It's chaos, spinning top that won't stop wobbling. Now what are you gonna do? Release phase 1 organisms into that hot mess? Hope their CO2 and methane can balance out what you got started? Hell no. What you're gonna do, Gaia, is step aside while Hades takes over and does what you're just too darn nurturing and life-loving to do.
Yep.
Which is burn that misbegotten mess of a biosphere to the ground so Gaia can start over. Okay, not burn, more like reverse terraforming operations and suffocate it. But you get the idea. Hades takes the biosphere back to zero. Square one. Blank
Makes me wonder how many
slate.
times this has happened.
And then, only then, does it hand the steering wheel back to Gaia and say, try again, old girl. And better this time. or
Try
we'll have
again,
to
old
do
girl.
this Again. That's Hades. It's pretty badass when you think about it. Extinction on demand. Death on speed dial. All for the greater good, of course, but still, kind of metal. So welcome to Hades. Welcome to the void.
Okay, so if that's the original purpose of Hades, why does it want me extinct?
We need more data.
And how does it end up in the wreckage of a Pharaoh Titan, getting worshipped by the Eclipse like some kind of god?
I'm learning as you are, Aloy. Keep searching.
Color me confounded Lizzie Bashcore. Anyone who says the old TT codes to Bashcore straight up lying, you know it ain't. Let's see. Oh, so basically he's listening to death metal while he's down here. Some Japanese gore grind, some Swedish cannibal theme stuff too. Wow, Tate. Anyways, it sounds like he has a noise complaint. Got that death metal down here. Pop 3 blues, but I earned it. Finally figured out the Goldilocks solution to Gaia's extreme executive order. Before this, every usurpation protocol I designed failed in simulation because it was either too hard or too soft. Too hard and degraded the Gaia's core. It pried her figurative fingers off the figurative driving wheel so Hades could take control. But by breaking her fingers, sometimes her arms too, so she couldn't fly. Everything depends on Gaia taking control back after Hades is done with his business, so I had to find a solution that didn't leave Gaia any worse for wear. Too soft, and Gaia only pretended to relinquish control in the simulation after simulation, and Hades wouldn't take command of the terraforming system and reverse operations, only have Gaia lurking in the background quietly reversing processes and falsifying telemetry to hide its interface. Turns out the just right solution is just isolate Gaia in a protective code shell, preserving its integrity, then unseat it from command position so Hades can slip into the figurative captain's chair and work its magic. So basically, they have to offline Gaia in order for Hades to work, because the two of them can't seem to work together. Interesting. This mail concerns Apollo archive submission. Despite earlier warnings re inappropriate materials, you chose to submit 265 holographic remaster of his acknowledged class of extreme exploitation cinema. Wait, did he submit 265 porn? Of course he did. It truly warms my heart to know that I have saved future humanity from the ordeal of experiencing not just one, but all 16 installments of Making a Millipede. Ugh. Okay, no thanks. What the hell's Making a Millipede? Apollo's like, I'm sure humans can figure out porn themselves. We don't need that.
Looks like the only way onwards.
Beep.
Welcome to Eleuthia, the crown and king of Gaia's subordinate functions. For it is by Eleuthia that the human race will continue to exist. I am Patrick Brochard-Klein, the Alpha in charge of this program. Now let one thing be perfectly clear from the outset. Eleuthia is not a genetic engineering project. Our goal is to preserve the human genome, not alter it. A snapshot of human genetic diversity, literally frozen in time. The genetic quintessence of our species, unmodified. Under my watch, our activities and initiatives will comply with the 2034 clone provisions and the 2048 Rally Accords. Now that may seem a quaint, even trivial concern to you in light of present circumstances, but as one of the authors of the Accords, it is far from trivial to me. The practical challenges before us are staggering in scope and complexity, but not insurmountable. No. Global collation and provisional storage of zygotes.
You love my squatting during the scenes? I'm just waiting this out.
Design and perfection of servitors to provide nurture.
It's all good information, but if I walk away, I'll turn off.
All of these program components must and will proceed in tandem. To say nothing of the breakneck construction of cradle facilities at sites around the world. So, si vous êtes prêts,
Let us begin. FC chambers. Spent the last 36 hours examining them and poring over technical documentation. Their revelation. I don't know what you've had to give Far Zenith and Trade to get these chambers, but it was well worth it. In a single leap, their embryologists have vaulted past 50 years of technological shortcomings and the rest of ECMO. Before examining these chambers, I consider Odyssey to be a fool's errand, but if the rest of the FC's technology is as this level, while human colony around Sirius doesn't seem impossible after all. So basically, those are super chambers.
Are these what I think they are?
Artificial wombs.
Okay, let's read this one real fast. Development of the artificial personae from Cradle Servitors continues at good pace. We are targeting Turing zero point 0.4 in these constructs allow low-grade empathy and limited improvisation without undermining adherence to codified behavior sets. Oh, so these are the AIs. Okay.
Machines to spawn a new generation of human beings.
Cradle sealed. Eleuthia was successfully sealed before the swarm advancing across Xinjiang province could detect it. Ping back from crucial systems is good. I thought it was like ping pong, like you got pushed it back. Regarding my disputes from the betas with zygote selection, of course I understand we have a limited overhead to run simulations. Okay. In addition to personnel overseeing completion of the Eleuthia 2 site in Mount Namuli, I will formulate and propose a modified zygote selection plan within the week. Ugh, I can't talk. Alright. Oh. That's all borked. That was like the date.
Facilities. Elizabeth said a new generation of humans would be spawned inside such places.
She did.
All Mother Mountain. It was one of them?
There's only one way to be sure.
The hatch wouldn't open. Something about a corrupted alpha registry. I need to search Elizabeth's office.
Shiffy, hello. You made bread pudding? That sounds delicious. We are just trying to get through this area. There's a lot to look at and a lot to do. Have you ever heard of Black Sad? I have not, Bobo. I'm not sure what that is. Is that a game? I got stuck.
Looks like it used to hold something. Some component that got removed.
Nuts would benefit from antilopinate morphology.
Thank you for the hydrate.
Though caprid forms show superior load-bearing capability.
You're a quick study, Gaia.
Dr. Sobek, as I have conducted this comparative analysis of mammalian morphologies, I've gathered extensive data on the quaternary extinction event.
Oh? And your assessment? Gaia?
Logically speaking, the extinction was a natural consequence.
And yet,
I find the loss of megafaunal species unaccountably sad. That they passed forever into oblivion causes me to experience a grief that is difficult to describe. Am I not functioning?
no, Gaia, you're not. This is good. It's very good.
Okay. It's a graphic novel? Anthropomorphic animals in 50s America? Oh, interesting. I've never heard of that before.
You will undergo a brief period of unconsciousness during relocation to Prime and final instatement.
Elizabeth, may I speak outside protocol?
When you're back up and running at the new site, we'll bring the subordinate functions online and see where we stand.
Elizabeth, I detect distress. Are you all right?
No, this is a very stressful job.
I realize that circumstances compel us to launch earlier than we hoped, but all subsystems are operational. The odds stand in our favor.
But what if... Gaia, there's nothing left out there. You can't even survive unless you're wearing an environmental suit. There are billions dead, in fear and agony. What if it was all for nothing?
Oh.
Elizabeth, extinction was inevitable. Thanks to you, life will have a future.
You really believe that?
I believe in you, Elizabeth. In you, all things.
That's not a door I can open. Okay. You're interested in learning how the group of humans came to be fully fledged adults they are now, how long it's been since the correct simulation happened, and how we got to this point? Yeah. It's fascinating. It's a fascinating game.
Pure logic won't cut it, Ted. To pull this off, Gaia's going to need to have some skin in the game. It has to care.
What if it runs amok? Have we learned nothing from our mistakes?
Your mistakes, I think you mean?
Yep.
All I'm
Tell
saying
him.
is give it a kill switch.
She was just born, Ted. I'm not gonna put a gun to her head while she's still in the cradle.
You talk like it's a child. What if it becomes a monster?
Like your monsters?
Elizabeth, may I speak outside protocol?
Of course, Gaia, go on.
I'm sorry to contradict you, but Mr. Farrow's argument is sound. At this point, the development of my psyche is not entirely predictable. To ensure preservation of life, a hardwired override is, I believe, a necessary safeguard.
There. Satisfied, Ted?
Jeez, Liz, just do what it says.
Yeah, fuck off, Ted. Fuck off, Ted. Okay, let's see. I need to go this way? Wait, where do I need to go? You know what? I need to get rid of this. Find the entrance. Okay. Is it this way? Or is this the way I came in? Looks like the way I came in. This is obviously the door. Okay, just pry it open. There we go. Oh, hello. Grab all this.
No room.
Odyssey has failed. Some terrible news, I'm afraid. Far Zenith has informed me that the Odyssey mission has failed. Last night, telemetry indicated a catastrophic antimatter containment failure as the drive spun up and depart the solar system. The ship, its crew, its cargo, all zygotes and seed, its alpha build of Apollo, all were lost. Zero Dawn is now only the hope for the continuation of our human species and earthly life. Alright, there you go. Apollo was lost, and that's the reason why we don't have any of our earthly knowledge we did before. It's coming along. I'm positive about it. In those words, this can still mean anything. I had my sleeves rolled up in negotiating with frozen zoos for the samples. Some of these are species trapped in ghoulish hologram dioramas, suspended in what-ifs more than 14,000 that we could extinct between 2000 and 2043. We started mapping out primary succession, selecting the pioneer organisms for a balanced and sustainable biosphere, microorganisms, insects, rabbits and hawks, foxes, wolves, thousands more that will have to wait until we turn on the new generation can be trusted with the duty restoring them, so they can return to the world this time. We understand the concept of conservation before it's too late. There's already been too many too lates. This whole collection team during the swarm breakthrough in Myanmar, the samples we lost were, well, irreplaceable. But thanks to you, Liz, the circle of life will bend, not break. The Earth was a lifeless rock before, and some days it will be again, but not now. Not like this, not on our watch. So it seems like most animals were lost during the crash, but thankfully a couple domesticated animals were around.
Intact?
Yeah. No signs of corruption.
Then what are you waiting for? Copy the file.
With this, I can restore the registry at the hatch inside Allmother. Open it. Go inside.
And grasp the secrets within.
Where I was born. Maybe who gave birth to me.
Who? Are you really so naive? There will be no who waiting for you there, Aloy. Whatever birthed you into the world was a what, not a who.
You bastard.
Oh no, I had a legitimate birth. It's you, Aloy, who are the creation of a machine.
Mermaid, thank you so much for that resub.
Why were you created?
Eclipse.
You need to get out of there. What you found is too valuable. You're too valuable.
Oh, it's him! Helis. Shit.
Still alive. Good. I have a more suitable death in mind for you, child. My entire life, I've always known one thing with prophetic certainty. That I was destined for glory as a great champion of the sun. Even when Jiran was murdered, even when Meridian fell, I never doubted my destiny. Until you came along. When I heard that you had survived, a doubt took root in my mind. As sure as the sun rises and falls each day, those I am bade to kill die. And yet I failed. How? Why? With each dig site you attacked, each loyal soldier you killed, this pestering doubt grew. It grew when High Priest Bahavas went missing. And when the true Sun King Itamen was snatched away. It not only grew, but multiplied. I kept thinking of the moment my knife pierced your throat. One twist, a simple tug of the blade, and you would bled out. In slaughter, I am a practiced hand.
His bullet
So
cowl
hesitate.
is ridiculous.
Why fail my destined purpose?
You know it was wrong.
I guess even a monster like you can have a glimmer of
Anna!
conscience. You didn't kill me right away. Turn your face to the sun,
Anna!
child. Dressing up
I bet your
murder
necklace
as
could be
religious
beautiful.
sacrifice so you could feel better about it?
No, I never doubted the righteousness of killing you. And yet, your words touch close to the truth. In my heart, I deemed the order to kill you unworthy of me. You were just a savage girl. So I thought at the time. Even still, I aimed to kill you, and yet did not. This failing troubled my thoughts, haunted every step. It was only when I captured you, down in that place, that I finally glimpsed the sun's design etched at length.
It's a
across
very
the
good actor,
course
yeah.
of events.
I agree, Benny.
You were meant to survive that day on the mountain. Meant to interfere at dig sites and kill my men. Meant to eliminate High Priest Bahavas. Meant to snatch Itamen away.
I like how the conversation changes based on what you've done previous before you did this.
Here. So that you might die as a sacrificial offering to the sun. Everything as it was meant to be. Predestined and preordained.
You're a puppet.
Some destiny. You're following orders, not some grand cosmic design. You're a puppet, with Hades yanking the strings. A pawn pushed around by larger forces. It'd be laughable if there weren't so much killing involved. Hades is an ancient machine, not the buried shadow of Karja myth. It doesn't care about Meridian. It wants to kill everything and everyone. And you are its dutiful slave.
I serve not the buried shadow, but the sun in shadow. All halves of nature joined to one cause. Shadow to sun, dark to light.
Do you really not hear how ridiculous that sounds? You've gone from serving an insane homicidal Sun King to an insane homicidal machine. You're moving down in the world, not up.
I'll remember those words as I watch your corpse burn. Whatever's
Wow.
left of it. You fail to grasp the point. As surely as you've been conquered, so has all doubt. And with certainty of belief comes unstoppable force.
Then get in this cage and put your faith to the test. See if things work out like you expect.
The circle has closed. Every element is in its proper place, exactly where it belongs. The errant beast, now caged, will serve her true purpose. A sacrificial animal.
I doubt that.
Oh, speaking of sacrifice, I forgot to tell you. After you crashed the Eclipse network, I sent messengers into the east to rally the forces there and mount an invasion of the sacred land. I ordered every Nora killed. I was hoping to catch you there, but alas, it all seems to have been unnecessary.
Fucker. This guy is such an ass. Okay, well, you know.
Why butcher dozens of innocents for no gain? It's a waste of effort.
You're right. I won't even be there to
He's
enjoy
Connie's dad from Scene
In
of
any
Universe?
case,
That's adorable.
I couldn't recall the order even if I wished to. Thanks to your destruction of the network, communication over distances is impossible. You not only doomed yourself, but an entire tribe. Do we not see the scorching judgment of the sun in these events? Your focus. Such a powerful device, isn't it? And yet, so fragile.
Gross.
So you see, this time, I did not hesitate. The knife has already been twisted.
Well, he destroyed my focus. We'll get a new one.
Karja faithful, rejoice! Our years in shadow are over. A new dawn trembles on the horizon. A new day soon to break. And when it does, the false Sun King will be dead, and Holy Meridian ours once more. In this, I have become an instrument of prophecy. All halves of nature join to one cause. Shadow to sun, light to dark, night to day. Behold!
Whoa! Got some corruptors.
Hold your seats! Can you not see the proof of the sun's blessing before your eyes? How else could shadows such as these prowl in broad light of day? Were they not approved by the sun and joined to our cause? Many years ago, to consecrate this great ring, the Radiant Duran ordered many faithless, crushed beneath the hooves of the behemoth. Mighty is the behemoth in the eye of the sun, but it is mightier still, infused with the power of shadow. Let this one, who schemed and slithered, be the first to die. Let her be the first of thousands.
This guy. This fucking guy. Okay, we got like nothing.
Never beat that thing without weapons. My weapons are up on the platform. There's no way out of this room. Maybe I could use its strength against it. That pillar's weak. Another hit, and that pillar will come down. Gotta get out of the way. It's down.
There we go. There we go. There we go. There we go. Hell yeah. We don't have our focus though.
Hey! Guess who got our weapons back? Now you're just a big dumb target. Come and get it! Freeze canister on its head. Quiet area should fight off. Those components on the sides of its head. They've got something to do with his lift attacks. That canister on its belly looks important.
Whoa! I don't know how I'd survive that. Let's go in there. Go, 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 go. You know what this reminds me of? Princess Mononoke. With the, what was that pig god's name? And he was like completely corrupted by demons. That's what this reminds me of.
Gotta check the machine compasses. They might have points.
Ooh-wee. Makoto? That's what his name was. Yeah, that's what it reminds me of right now. Especially with the whole, like, corruption. It looks like it, right? Why don't you calm down for a second?
Maybe those carcasses have parts I can use. Oops, wrong one. Come on. That one.
That was close. Killed it. So much for your prophecy.
Silence! Shadows, kill her. Kill her!
Why leave it to them? Come get me yourself!
Silence! Whoa, he's brought like a whole pack. Brought a couple of Ravagers. Silence is finally doing something. Oh, silence. Oh, silence.
So you're here. Really here. You risked your life.
Of course I did. If you'd been killed, the Nora Sacred Mountain would never have given up its secrets.
Too bad you wasted your time, then. Helis destroyed my focus. And the Alpha Registry with it.
Not at all. The whole time I've been monitoring your focus, I've duplicated every data file you scanned.
Of course you did. Of course you did.
That data to a new focus was trivially easy. Happy birthday, Isaac. Daddy sure does love his little big man.
You're really good at making it impossible to like you, Silence. But I guess I need this.
It's time to see where you were born. Maybe you'll even learn why.
Yeah. Meet the machine that birthed me into this world. Isn't that how you put it?
I'll be off.
Wait.
Yes?
Helis recognized you back in the Sun Ring.
I did.
You told me that you'd assisted the Eclipse. Not that you knew the man who killed my... who almost killed me.
So now you know. The man is a serious threat. So let's do all we can to make sure that he and Hades don't succeed.
Right.
Mm-hmm. Well, he knew how to find me. I was there. We also know they could override machines, so yeah.
I'll be on my way. To make matters worse, Helis ordered an Eclipse detachment to attack the Nora Sacred Land. The tribe's already weak. They won't stand a chance. You should come with me.
Well, absolutely not. I have preparations to make elsewhere.
What kind of... Why do I bother asking? You're not gonna tell me.
When the time is right, I'll be in touch. I'll contact you later. In the meantime, should you need to return to Shadow Carja territory, I brought armor to conceal your identity.
You think of everything, don't you?
One of us has to. Aloy, when you were recovering the Alpha Registry down in the Zero Dawn bunker, I was needlessly cruel. For your sake, I hope there is someone waiting there for you inside the mountain. Not a what, but a who. Yeah!
Watch out, Goose. Oh, what is that? What is that? That was great.